Everybody to gentle yoga with pranayama. I'm going to sit on a block today. We're going to start with pranayama today, and it'll take a little while. We're going to be practicing square breathing. If you got my newsletter over the weekend, I gave you an example of square breathing in that, and it's excellent for creating focus and concentration. So make sure you have a block, or you can even sit on a chair. We'll probably be here about 8 minutes total. So I was inspired this morning by the Walt Whitman quote, "Happiness is not another place, but in this place. It is not for another hour, but for this hour." So just taking that to heart this morning, lengthening the spine, pulling in the chin, back of the head is high. And thinking of that lovely passage once again, happiness. Not in another place, but in this place. Not for another hour, but this hour. Taking the hands to the heart center, a really tall spine. Exhale all the air. Inhale deeply. Exhaling Om together. Om. Take a breath in between. Inhale. Nice long breath in between. And then inhale again, exhaling Om. Om. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free, and may our actions contribute to the happiness and the freedom of all beings. Om Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Twice again. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. You've already practiced a form of pranayama. Your mantra chanting is a form of pranayama. It's how pranayama got started. But today's focus is on samavriti, or square breathing. It's also called tactical breathing. So we're going to envision a square. You're going to envision inhaling up the square on the left side of the square for 4, holding your breath across the top for 4 counts, right? Exhaling out for 4 counts, and holding the breath out for 4 counts. So again, it's inhale for 4, and you imagine going up one side of the square, holding the inhale for 4, exhaling for 4, holding the air out for 4. Okay. Now, if you want to open psychic centers, the psychic center, Ajna chakra, you can add the mantra Om. So it would be like this. Om, 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 Om. As you're inhaling, hold it for 4 ohms across the top. Om, 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 Om. Exhale for 4 ohms. Om, 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 Om. Hold the air out for 4 ohms. Om, 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 Om. All right. So that's optional. You can just count to 4, or you can include the mantra of Om. Maybe you have a different mantra you'd like to use today, something you really need, like love, peace, serenity, calm. Okay, so you're welcome to use those as well. We're just going to create some strength and some peace and some focus and concentration. Turn the palms up and take each index finger to the thumb. Okay, right like that. This is the mudra for knowledge and concentration. So this will enhance our pranayama practice. Let's begin by taking inhale and exhale. Good. Now inhale for the count of 4. I'll do it with you for the first few. Inhale, 1. Maybe you have a word you want to use. 3, 4. Hold your breath. Visualize going along the top of the square. 2, 3. Holding the inhale. Exhale down the right side. Om, 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 or your count. Hold the air out and visualize going along the bottom of the square for 4 counts. Here we go again. Inhaling for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Hold out for 4. Again, inhale for 4. Hold, visualize going along the top of the square. No tension, no shoulders near the ears. Exhale out for your count of 4. Now hold the air out, don't inhale, for 4. Continue on. We're here for 4 more minutes. So it's inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Each have a 4 count. If you notice your mind wandering, wonderful, you're making progress, bring it back. This is a wonderful practice just before meditation. It's a meditation all on its own as well. Three minutes left. You can add Ujjayi breath if you'd like, slight constriction in the throat. Wherever your mind goes, your prana goes. Keep it on your breath. Keep it on happiness in this moment. Eyes can be closed or lowered. We're in our last minute. Notice anywhere you're holding tension. Stick with it. Make this your last one. After your exhale, hold. Open your eyes. You feel peaceful, centered, focused. That's an excellent pranayama that you can practice. I recommend 3 to 5 minutes to start, and then you start building on time after that. Start out rather slow and then build up. But it's excellent for maybe before you have to give a speech, or you have to do something that requires a little more focus and concentration, or just taking it as a remedy for a time that you may not feel focused and smooth and calm and equal. All right, we're going to start moving the body, and we're going to do that with samavriti. So samavriti is equal inhale to exhale. You might have liked the count of 4. You might want to move it up to 5 or even 6, your matra, your count of your inhale and your exhale. So just while we're sitting here, you can turn your palms down now, chin mudra. Try inhaling and exhaling. Make sure your body's expanding on the inhale and contracting on the exhale. And I want you to count your natural inhale. Count it. Is it the same on the exhale? Again. Maybe one's longer than the other. See if you can find some balance between the two. Try to bring them into the same count. We're going to try this for 1 minute only. You don't want one of them to be so long that you hold your breath. So maybe like for example, the inhale is 4 and the exhale is 6 or 8, then try both at 5. Or maybe you have to go for 4 and then increase both to 5 over time. No judging, just noticing. All right. And then lifting the eyes once again. See if we can take that into our asana. The breath certainly changes, but we'll see what we can do. So we're going to find our 2 blocks and bring our knees down. You might like to have a blanket under your knees today. So again, we need a blanket and 2 blocks or something that resembles blocks. Big books or hard pillows would work fine today. And we're going to take our knees down. Some of us don't have great knee flexion. We can't get deep, bring our bottom to our heels. So you can keep your bottom a little higher. You can take your blocks on medium if you want a little more opening through the heart, or you can drop them low. We just want some casual opening here, some gentle opening. I'm going to come into child's pose, but with our hands on the blocks. So hands on the blocks, arms reaching forward, heart melts down to the floor. You can pull the blocks back and bring your bottom to your heels. If you want more heart opening, stretch your blocks forward, lifting your bottom from your heels. And return to Samavriti. Same inhale to exhale. You want to engage that psychic center, add the mantra Om. You want to increase your concentration, your happiness, add a mantra. We have 3 more breaths here. Two more breaths. One more breath. And lifting up your head, your blocks again can be on low or medium. Walk your hands over to the right with your blocks, and give yourself a good stretch to the right. Swing your bottom a little left. Forehead can come down to the floor or not. Blocks can be on medium, can be on low. Feel the opening through the left side of the ribs. Three more breaths, Samavriti. One more breath. Good. Lifting the head, walk your hands over to the left, far left. Swing your bottom a little right. Again, blocks can be on medium, can be on low. 5 breaths, but slow. Samavriti. Excellent pranayama for creating equilibrium, balance, peace, calm. Three more breaths. Two more breaths. One more breath. And then lift the head gently and bring yourself back to the center. Okay, we're going to try to bring ourselves into a lunge. You might need your blanket underneath your knee for this. Take the right foot forward, go slow. You can even hold on to your ankle and move it forward. Finding just the right space for you. So it may be that it's too early. You want to move your right foot back a little bit, not get such a deep lunge, or you might be ready for a little deeper lunge, meaning there's more space between the front heel and the back knee. You can have blocks on low, medium, or high to support you today. Roll the shoulders back and lift the heart. Turn the gaze to the point between the ceiling and the wall. Come back to Samavriti. Visualize something wonderful at the center of the eyebrows. Peaceful, happy. One more breath. Right, and then bring your chin in, and your blocks can come forward a little bit, and walk your right foot forward as you straighten the right leg as much as possible. I'm going to show you what that looks like right there, and turn the toes back towards the head. You know, you can walk your blocks forward, but be careful, go slow. Chin to the throat, 5 breaths. Imagine you're breathing through the back side of your right leg. Squeeze your quadricep to release the hamstring. I often tell the story to my students that I remember the first time my teacher told me to breathe out the back of my knees. I thought she was crazy. And now I totally understand what she means. Maybe you can feel it. Breathing out of the back of your right leg, breathing into it. One more breath. Releasing tension that might live there. And then slowly bend the right knee. Walk your blocks back to support yourself. And bring your right leg back. You probably feel a little longer in your right side. Left leg comes forward. Squaring the hips, lifting the heart. Decide where you'd like your blocks. Maybe low, maybe high. Shoulders are rolled back. Heart is lifted. Gaze is up. Samavriti. And if you notice that you missed a count, if you noticed that your mind went elsewhere, that's progress. It's not bad. No judging. It's good. Same as meditation. One more. All right, chin comes in. Take your blocks a little further forward. Walk the left foot forward and straighten the left leg as much as you can. Now, maybe you can bring your blocks forward. Square your hips to face towards the front of the mat. Chin into the throat, gazing back towards the navel. That's one. 4 more breaths. Can you feel happy even in this posture? In this moment? Breathe in and out of the back of the left leg. One more breath. Then lifting the head, walk your blocks back and gently come back. All right, we're going to try cat-cow, but a little bit different because we're using our blocks today. And we're going to stick with the Samavriti. We're going to take our blocks in front of the shoulders, so not right under the shoulders. Sometimes that can be a little tedious on the wrists, especially when we're using blocks to lift it higher. So let's take the blocks in front of the shoulders, giving ourselves a little more space here. Knees are as wide as the hips. Feet are right behind the knees. I'm going to drop the belly. Inhale, lift the head. Remember your Samavriti. Did you add a mantra to it? Exhale, round the spine. Look into the navel. Inhale. Lifting the head, dropping the belly button to the floor. Exhale. Bottom stretches back a little towards the heels. Inhale, belly button drops. Eyes lift. Exhale. Two more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Come to a flat back. And we're going to take threading. We're going to practice threading the needle. So there's some options here. You can use the block that's under your left hand for your head as you do this. I like this. It gets me a little bit higher and gives me some more stretch in my side body. So we're going to take the left arm up, reach it up to the sky. Exhale, take the left hand behind the block, squish it under the right arm. You might want to squish everything a little further forward. You don't want to have a round back. You want to have a nice long back. Take the right arm long. 5 breaths here. You can close the eyes or keep them open. I also feel a little more stretch in my shoulder when I lift my head on the block. One more. Good, inhale, come up. And then you'll want to move the block that's in the front over to the left. The block that was for your head a little more to the right, okay? So left hand goes on the block that's in front. Right arm reaches up, inhale deeply. Exhale, take the right arm under the left arm. Head is on the block. If you'd like, if not, that's okay. Can be on the floor. Samavriti. Visualize all the good you're doing for yourself right now. All the best is happening right here in this moment, in this place. You're taking some time for yourself. One more breath. Good, and then bring the head forward, hands forward, and walk your hands back. All right, we're gonna move our blocks to the side, but you might still wanna use your blanket for this. We're gonna get a little bit more movement through the body, but gentle. Inhale, lift all the way up. Bring your arms up high, lift your heart. Maybe you can even extend your heart to the sky a little. And then exhale, have a seat. Now, having a seat isn't always possible for everybody. You may have some issues with the knees. So if you do, if it feels tight when you start to come down to sit on your heels, and you can use a block or just stay high. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Option to bring the bottom down. Now add Samavriti. Inhale. Exhale. Start moving at your own pace. Maybe you can increase your count a little bit without holding the breath. Inhaling as you come up. Exhaling as you come down. Eyes go up as hands go up. Inhale. But that doesn't mean the chin has to rise. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to add on a little bit to the cat-cow. Inhale. Exhale, reach in front of you, bottom to heels or not. Long child's pose. Inhale, cow pose. Belly drops, head lifts. Exhale, pull the belly in, bottom towards the heels, maybe touching, maybe not. Now keep your arms beside your ears. Inhale, reach up. And you have the option to exhale, sit down, or just bring your arms down. Exhale. Okay, so that's one sequence. We have two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Cow pose. Exhale, long child's pose. Arms by the ears. Inhale. Exhale. Ready for the last one? Inhale. You can add a ujjayi breath. Exhale. Make that breath that you can hear. Samaviti. Same on the inhale, the exhale. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Don't just bring the bottom back. Inhale, rise. And exhale, bring the hands down. Option to bring the seat down. All right, we're going to change the position now. So we're going to move our blanket from the mat and bring the feet around to lay flat on the mat. We're going to put ourselves in a half moon shape here. One of the actions of the spine that we haven't explored yet, well, we've gotten a little bit of it, but we haven't gotten a really nice one, is the lateral flexion. We got a little bit with the blocks when we move from side to side. We're gonna get a little bit more here. So reach the arms all the way over the head and just take a moment to feel your breath moving through your body. It's so splendid. Happiness in this place. Happiness in this moment. We can live without a lot of things, but we can't live without this prana, this beautiful breath. Good. Walk your upper body to the right. So scooch the chest over or the upper back over and the hands far right. And then scooch your feet far right. So you're creating a lovely half moon shape or banana shape. Option to grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Option to cross your left ankle above your right ankle. 5 breaths here. Keep the left sits bones down. Eyes are opened or closed. Keep all of your awareness on your breath now that you're in the asana. Where are you breathing in and out of? Where is your body benefiting from this amazing breathing movement practice? Two more breaths. One more breath. Great work. Come back to the center and relax your leg. Shake out your arms. Put your arms down by your feet for a moment. Separate your feet. We'll get to the other side. Take one more breath here. Now bring the arms up again and walk your upper body to the left. Notice how that feels. Can you keep your right shoulder down? And then walk your feet far left. Cross your right ankle above your left ankle if you'd like, and hold on to your right wrist if you'd like. Those are little added prana practices, okay? Or the more restorative or just regular version would be right here. No holding, no pulling. Starting on your breath. Both hip points are facing the sky. Try to get equal weight on both sides of your bottom. Equal weight on both sides of the backs of the shoulders on the floor. Equal inhale to exhale. Last two breaths. Last big breath here. Excellent. Now bring it back to the center. Bring your arms down and rest a moment, closing the eyes. Take 3 big sighs with me. 2 more. One more. So with these gentle movements and the samavriti, you're sending prana, life force, into different parts of the body, different organs, healing from the inside out. We're going to bring our right leg in next, holding on to the back of the right leg. Now maybe you can't reach the back of the right leg or it feels too tight. That's fine. Just bring the leg in and let the arms go to the sides. Or if you have a strap, you can use that as well. We're going to exhale, pull the knee in gently, hands are not, in towards the heart. Exhaling. Inhale, stretch the leg forward, but you're still holding on or not, and you're stretching the leg forward. Exhale, pull in. Now we're going to point the toe. Pull in and point the toe. Inhale, flex the foot. Stretch the leg long. Exhale, add your samavriti, chin to the throat. Inhale. Exhale. I think I forgot to point on the last one. Keep the left leg active, one that's on the floor. Inhale. Last two, exhale. Point, 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 point. Pull in, let the belly button drop to the floor. Inhale. Last one, left leg is strong. Exhale. Inhale. Good, release the leg. Other side. Hold on to the left side. Exhale, pull in, point the toe. Stretch your tailbone towards your right heel. Inhale, flex the foot. Leg goes straight. 5 more. Exhale, point the toe. Total of 6 on each side. Pull the belly button down as you exhale. Inhale. Expand everything. Spread the space between your toes. Right leg is strong. Exhale. Inhale, same count on your inhale, exhale. Exhale. Inhale. These are, of course, approximate exhale and inhales because you're doing your own count. Exhale. And inhale. Very nice. And release. I'm going to bend the knees, reaching our hands toward our heels. Pull the shoulder blades together. Spread the toes, spread the fingers. Pulling the legs towards one another. In fact, you could also put a block between the thighs. That'll remind you to squeeze your legs towards one another and protect the low back. On the inhale, we lift our bottom off the floor as much as feels comfortable. The ankles should be more or less under the knees. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Add your samavriti. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. Remove the block. I'm going to take our hands on the tops of the knees, feet are off the floor. My arms are straight as I inhale and lift my knees towards the wall in front of me. And then I exhale and pull in. My hands are really lightly placed on the knees. My elbows bend. Inhale, straighten the arms, knees move forward. Exhale, pulling. 3 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Well done. Bring the feet to the floor. Lift your bottom and swing it to the right. Pull the knees in towards the chest and lower them gently to the left. Extend your right arm long, turning your gaze to the right. Left hand gently rests on the outer right thigh. 5 breaths. You can keep your eyes gently focused in one direction, unattached awareness, or close your eyes. Notice your breath. Two more breaths. One more breath. And then bring the feet down, knees up, bring the spine into a neutral position. Lift the bottom off the floor and swing it left. Pull the knees into the chest. And then lower gently the knees to the right. Turn your head left if you can, if that feels comfortable on your neck. 5 breaths. Simple gaze, gentle gaze, or closed eyes. Two more breaths. One more breath. And then slowly bring the feet to the floor, lift the bottom, and pull the knees in towards the chest. Holding on to the shins, rock side to side, giving your back really nice massage here. All right, we're going to roll to the right and bring ourselves up to set up for a posture where we'll be staying for about 5 minutes. It's a heart lifting posture, and you have some options in the setup. So I like to put my one block on medium, the other block on low. And just for a little added comfort, I like to put a blanket under that block. Now you don't have to set it up quite so high. So the other option would be maybe using a blanket, just a folded, nice, gently high, not too high, blanket under the heart, and the block on low. So where are these going to go? I'm going to start with this one to show you. I'm just going to lay my heart over the blanket and my head on the block and opening the legs, opening the arms. So that's a really gentle lift of the heart. You might have a blanket or a block or a pillow that you might like to use for this. I'm going to show you what the other one looks like, where I have this one on low and this one on medium. Some people like to get really high with it here, but I'm not going to go there today. It's not sustainable over a good long time. And I'm going to use my block. I really want this to be right under the shoulder blades, okay? Backside of the heart. So I'm going to lay it right under the shoulder blades, not under the low back. Make sure you can put your hands under your low back, okay? There should be lots of space there. And then my head on the block at the top, my chin towards the throat. If it feels uncomfortable at all on your back, you can always bend your knees too and try that. Taking the knees together for support, separating the feet, chin towards the throat. So find the one that suits you best. And we're going to try a little different pranayama practice here. I'll start in just a moment, as soon as I think you might be set up with your ideal position. And of course, just laying flat on the floor is okay too. This is Durga breath, 3-part breath. So we're going to focus on just breathing into the chest, only the chest. Okay, so I'm going to breathe into the chest. And as soon as our chest gets full, we're going to breathe out of the chest. Feels rather shallow, but I want you to think about letting it go wide, all the way around the back. Inhale, chest, maybe into your arms, into your fingers, and then exhale through the chest. Try one more like that. Inhale, chest. Let it get broad. Let it expand through the upper body. Exhale, chest. Now, chest to ribs. Inhale from your chest, down into the ribs, into the lowest rib. And then exhale back from the bottom rib to the top through your throat, out through the nose. Inhale, nose, nasal passages, throat, chest, all the way into the ribs. And exhale, ribs, shoulders, throat. Try 2 more times. One more time. Now we're going to try to breathe all the way down into the bowl of the pelvis, from the navel all the way down, but start at the top. So inhale, nose, throat, chest, ribs, navel, down below the navel into the bottom, the bowl of the pelvis. Prime real estate, get your breath low. And then exhale from the very bottom, all the way up. Feel the ribs coming together. Feel the chest deflating. Good. Inhale from the top down. Just when you think you need to stop, see if you can go a little more. And then exhale all the air out. Try 2 more on your own. When you think you've reached your limit of inhale, try to inhale a little more. When you've reached your limit of exhale, see if you can let more air out from the bottom to the top. One more breath like that. All right, you're welcome to stay in this position for Shavasana, or put your legs up the wall, or lay flat on the floor. Turn to your side first if you're going to come up and change your position. I like to have a blanket under the sacrum, maybe a block under my head or a blanket under my head. And we're going to finally come towards natural breathing. Get comfortable. Take a big breath in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. So this whole sequence today of pranayama, we had square breathing, samavriti, wonderful Durga breath. We had some exhale sound breath. This is all a great practice for bringing more focus, more concentration to you, release of tension, balance, equilibrium. Let your breath be natural. All of the focus at the center of the eyebrows with the eyes closed or lowered. What does it look like to you? The quote from Walt Whitman, happiness not in another place, but this place. Not in another hour, but this hour. Visualizing what that looks like. Now feeling what that quote feels like. What does it feel like, that quote, in your face, in your arms, your shoulders, in your torso? Does it feel like butterflies in your stomach? What does it feel like in your hips, in your legs, in your feet? Natural breath. Just feeling all the happiness you can in this moment, in this place, in this time. Just being the witness to this feeling, the witness to the state of happiness, exhilaration in the moment, freedom, liberation. This ecstatic feeling, this ecstatic place and time. Feel it throughout every limb, and if you already have, feel it into your organs. Feel free to stay as long as you'd like today in this position. You don't have to get up with me. You can chant your mantra from here. In fact, I'll stay laying down for the mantra today, and you can stay on a little longer. Taking my index finger to the thumb in this relaxed, reclined, happy position. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. It's been an honor to lead your practice. Thank you for allowing me to. Om Shanti. Stay as long as you need.